So we saw a house that was in the style that we wanted, a mid-century modern. It hadn't been really loved. It had been kind of damaged in many ways, but we saw the potential. The other thing was it was only on the market for 4 hours, so we really didn't have time to think about it, and suddenly it was ours. So then, what were we going to do? We had to find someone who could help us bring back what we could see or realize the potential that we thought we saw. And that's when we found Simon. After interviewing many, many architects. How many architects? Like 5, 6, something like that. And then he started developing the plans, and suddenly we could actually see that the potential was real and that we hadn't made a terrible, terrible mistake. You couldn't really see much of the destruction from the outside, but when you went inside, it was, oh my goodness, suddenly all the walls were down. You could see through the house to the outside, and that was a little scary. The crew came, the dumpsters came, the porta potty came, and then all you could hear was bang, 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 and you'd look inside, and all you could see was light coming through the whole house everywhere as the walls came tumbling down. We hadn't actually realized that's what would happen when we redesigned the house. But when we saw it, we thought, oh my gosh, what have we done here? And will it be able to be rebuilt? And if it is rebuilt, will it be something that we can actually live in? But they had a plan. Simon had the design, and Donato worked out how he was going to carry out that design. Donato was the rock. He was unflappable. He was there all the time. They boarded up the front, but behind those boards, they started to make walls. The walls went up, and then the drywall and the electrical stuff, everything was happening all at once. Then those bifold doors went in, and that was really the start of something. You could see how this thing might be going to happen. And then the stairs, opening up the stairs, and you could really get a feel of how the inside of the house was going to be. Simon had a vision of creating an open-plan kitchen. Ron then helped us coordinate the colors that again flowed from the living area through the dining room into the kitchen. We liked houses that had that indoor-outdoor feel, that you would walk through and suddenly there would be more garden and outside and light and water, the sound of water. And that's what we have with the atrium. As you walk through the house, suddenly you're almost outside again. Well, I think it was a great learning experience, but it is an amazing process that you can transform a house that had relatively good bones into something that looks mid-century and yet has this modern feel. So we've created this light, open, indoor-outdoor house that we really take advantage of in all different areas. And then the bifold doors allow us to open up the whole back wall and enjoy the pool from inside the house. And when people stand on the top of the steps into the great room and they say, oh, wow, which is really all one can ask for, that wow factor. And I think we have it.